What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be camping in the weirdest places. We have 3 locations that we are going to be camping, and each one will continue to get weirder. But first up, we have the first location is going to be in the Grasslands. There's a huge empty plot of land in the middle of pretty much almost nowhere right here where we're going to be camping for our first night. So let's see, I think we are going to be taking, the Mustang, because we've been taking the, actually no, because we have to off-road a little bit. So I think we're going to be taking the off-road truck because I really want to leave my truck to rest for a bit, because we have been doing missions back to back using this truck. So we're gonna leave it to rest. The Mustang, we're still not gonna use it today, so maybe next video, but for today we're gonna be taking the truck. So before I continue to yap, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. Like I said, we have our first location in the Grasslands, or like, I'm not sure if you would call it that, but there's pretty much so much grass. Let's start making our way over there. Let's hop in the truck, turn this big boy on, and let's start making our way over there. Let's make a left turn right here. But like how I was saying, each night will continue to get weirder in terms of me camping at different locations. Not that anything scary is going to happen, because Halloween is over. So we're going to be making a left turn right on the stop sign right here. So let's start turning on our blinkers. Make sure the road seems to be clear, and it looks like so. So let's start pulling into the road. The ETA should be about 1 minute. So I hope you guys are really excited for this video, because this is definitely something that I ever haven't done. So let's pull into here, into this dirt road, and on our left side it should be the RV camper, and I see it, it's all the way right there. Let's see if there's any dirt road that we could take to the camper, because I feel weird just cutting through the entire grass. Maybe if we enter this guy's driveway. Hopefully no one's home. I don't want him to think I'm an intruder or something like that. Maybe we can head down here. It seems that there is no dirt road. I think I'm gonna do a U-turn right here and just take the grass. This feels very weird, but we have no other choice to do this. As you guys can see, we have the RV camper right here. I'm gonna park my truck right next to it. So let's get this thing parked up. Just like so. Let's throw this in park, turn off the engine, and this is going to be where we are going to be spending our first night. I think our first task is to do a quick tour of the camper, because I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. If not, then yeah, let's do a quick tour. We have like a little mini bar right here, pretty nice. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the outside. So let's start making our way inside. There we go. And then, oh, how did I end up in the restroom? All right, I think it looks like we have to pop out all of this. So let's click on this button, and this button. And oh my goodness, this is pretty sick. Let's actually turn on the lights, and oh my goodness, it's so luxurious in here. I wonder how much this camper costs. All right, there seems to be a room right here, and okay, so it looks like there's like bunk beds and stuff like that, probably for like guests or kids like that. And is this a pantry? Can I see? I don't think I can see. There seems to be a fridge, a kitchen, and what is this? TV pop out. No way. We're gonna be watching the Dodgers win again. Anyways, I think this is the bathroom right here. Yep, this is the bathroom. And then we have the living room where the magic happens. Not that kind of magic. But let's step outside and look at the camper. It looks pretty big. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till the night starts falling, and I'll get back to you guys. Alrighty, everyone. It seems to be that the night has fallen. We can head back into our camper and probably go to sleep, because I don't feel like watching TV right now. I'm very tired. It's been a super long day, because in the morning I did have to do a pretty laborious job. So let's head into the bedroom, and I'm gonna probably knock out, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It seems to be that, oh my god, it seems to be that it is morning, which means we can start heading over to the second location. So let me where did the stairs go? Oh, it's right here. Let me turn off everything and get everything packed up. Let me turn off the lights. Press all of these buttons back. There we go. We're getting everything pretty much closed. And let me just close the bar, because I think it was closed. I don't remember, but I'm just gonna close it. And let's start making our way over to the second location, which is going to be right near the rally. Let's make a turn right here. 65 seems to be the speed limit, and oh, I think we can go 70. I'm trying to not break the law, but it seems to be easy in this truck, because if you guys didn't know, this truck is supercharged. But anyways, we are pretty much here at the location. Let me just pull into the dirt road. Let's see, we're gonna actually try to look for it, because this one is actually inside this like giant crater. I think we just take this dirt path. Let me turn on the lights so we can see. So far I don't see any RV camper. Oh, it's right here. Whoa, yeah, this is super weird. Oh my goodness, what is this? Is this seriously? Oh, let me turn off the lights of the truck. All right, there we go. All right, we turn off the truck and the lights, and yeah, this is the second location. This one is super weird. Hold on, let me actually go at the top. Actually, I can't. It's too steep. In here is going to be the second location. It is one of the weirdest spots that I have ever camped, so I'm very excited. Let's do a quick tour of this place. Let me open up the door. There seems to be no outdoor bar, which kind of sucks, but we can work with that. Let me just close the door, and ooh, this is nice. It's very spacious. I feel like it's more spacious than the first one we did. But anyways, there seems to be a little area where we can sit down. Kitchen with a nice TV. And can I go into this room? Oh, there's nothing in here. Where is the bathroom? I think I actually have to go this time. Oh, it's right here. This is pretty sick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm done with the restroom. Now we can check out the living room, which should be right in here. And ooh, a little bit less luxurious. And I don't know what's up with these like closets. Super weird. But anyways, this seems to be the bedroom. I'm very excited to spend the night here. Wait, hold on. How do I turn on the lights? There's no lights? That kind of sucks. But anyways, let's go when it's nighttime. Alrighty, you guys, it looks like the night has finally fallen. As you guys can see, it is very, very dark. I just kind of wish we had some light in our RV camper, because if we actually go inside, it's very dark. I can barely see. So actually, I have an idea. I could just use the light from my truck to light up the inside of the camper. Here's a little quick tip for you guys. Let's turn on the lights and let me get a little bit closer. And I think that should be perfect. So now when we go into the RV camper, hold on, I gotta get a little bit closer. I think this should be good. Now this should work. So now when we go inside, it should be a little bit more brighter and a little bit less scary. We have the bedroom right here. It is super bright, so I'm gonna quickly go to sleep. Good morning, everyone. It seems to be that it is now the morning, which means we can pack up everything and head over to the third location. And this one, we actually have to take jet skis. All right, pretty much packed up everything. Let me just hop into my truck. And you might be confused. What do you mean jet skis? We're actually going to have to take some jet skis because this RV camper is actually on a little island. It's actually an Airbnb that I found online that I ended up booking. So we're going to start heading over there. Let me just connect this to the back of my truck just a little bit closer. And now we're connected, so let's get this thing in the water. Let me disconnect it and move my truck out of the way. All right, I'm gonna park it right here. How do I unload the jet ski straps? Oh, I think we can use it now. Hold on, can we use this now? How do I turn this on? There we go. Whoa. This is actually my first time on the jet ski. I think we should have to take the path going under the bridge. That was the instructions of the Airbnb. So let's quickly do that. I'm not gonna lie, this jet ski is fast. We're hitting 70 miles per hour. So far, I don't see anything, but everything does look very beautiful. Oh, it's right there. This seems to be where the Airbnb is. This thing is stuck, so I'm just gonna leave it here. But this is the last location. I am very, very excited. Let me hop right into the camper. Let's check this out. And whoa, it's very empty. At least there's a couch. Let me turn on the lights, and oh, it looks so much better. Apparently, if we can open up here and have a great view, lower this thing and put up the ramps. Look at this. This is insane. Yeah, this is honestly probably one of my favorite Airbnbs. But you guys know the drill. I'm gonna wait till it's nighttime so we can go to sleep. Alright, it is now nighttime, as you guys can see. So let's start making our way inside the camper to start closing up everything, because I don't want any monsters to get into my camper. So let's turn off the fence and bring this up. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It seems to be that it is now morning, so let's take a look. And oh my goodness, the sun is super bright. Honestly, this experience was super fun. I really enjoyed it, and if you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next video. Peace.